والصافات صفا فالزاجرات زجرا فالتاليات ذكرا إن إلهكم لواحد رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما ورب المشارق إنا زينا السماء الدنيا بزينة الكواكب وحفظا من كل شيطان مارد.
So in whatever you do, I need you to ask yourself a couple of questions. Why do you do the good that you do? Do you do it for the sake of Allah? That you do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you do it in order for you to be praised by other human beings and to be applauded, or what? Because we do good, I believe really as Muslims, when we do good, we are supposed to do good, which our primary aim is to derive the pleasure of Allah in whatever thing that we do. So if you're doing good for eye service, in order to be praised, in order to be seen as a good person, you are already deviating from the right path, and you're not doing what you ought to do as a Muslim. So the other things that comes with being a good, some deviated from that basic primary aim of you doing good. Other things that come with doing good should be secondary. Other things like being praised, being applauded, they should be secondary to us as Muslims. So quickly, I'm going to move straight into what the Quran and the Hadith said about this particular topic. So if you're with your Quran, please open to Surah Al-Hajj, Quran 22, verse 37. I'm correct here. So I'm going to read from my book, the translation first. I'm going to go to the meaning. So in Surah Al-Hajj, Quran 24 verse 37, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, their meat will not reach Allah, nor with their blood, but what reaches him is piety from you. Thus have we subjected them to you, that you may glorify Allah, for which he has guided you, and good tidings to the doer of good. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from the other the preceding verse of this verse, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about is the animals that Muslims are obligated to sacrifice during our Eid. If you look at it very well, you see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not need anything in relation to the sacrifice. I mean, do we give the meat to God? No. Allah only encourages us to give out part of the meat and then share the rest with our family members, which means that the only thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs from us is our intention. We are sacrificing this for you, Allah. It's our piety, and it is our submission to Him. So guys, I think that you understand what that means. So I'm going to read the Arabic verse. I've not memorized, so I'm just going to read it from the paper. Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماءها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم كذلك سخرها لكم لتكبروا الله على ما آتاكم وبشر المحسنين. So that's the verse. Surah Al-Hajj, verse 37. That's it. So I'm going to go straight, so you can actually look through it after this video, after watching this video. And the Prophet also buttressed on this point of the Quran with respect to purification of the intention, where the Prophet sallallahu then hadith reported by Imam Bukhari, where the Prophet says, verily Allah does not look to your faces and wealth, but He looks to your heart and your deed. Your heart and your deed, your intention and the act that follows the intention. Your heart comes first if you look at it, and your deed. So you have to have a good intention before you carry out any deed, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it from you. Also, I think that everybody knows this hadith I'm about to read. It is the first hadith in on the An-Nawawi's collection of hadith, which is the one that talks about Nia, intention. I'm not going to read everything because it's quite long and I have limited time with respect to the duration of this video. So it says إنما العمل بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله, and on and on and on. So the main point, the translation is actions are but by intention, and every man shall have only that which he intended. So to summarize that, the prophet is saying that action shall be judged according to their intention. So if you're praying or you're doing anything or you're giving to humanity, you're giving charity with the intention that you want to be seen as a good person, without doing it lillahi wa rasulihi, you know your heart and you know why you do things. So it is really left to us. I mean, Allah wants us to be the best version of ourselves. So you should have the clearest intention whenever you want to do good. So also I recently read a book by Aid Ibn Abdullah Al-Qarni, where he talks about expecting gratitude from Allah. I mean, expecting reward from Allah, not expecting gratitude from. The chapter talks about not expecting gratitude from human being. So I'm going to give us an instance, a very relatable one. So we all are human, and it is in human nature to be ungrateful. Imagine human being that finds it really hard to see the goodness, all the goodness that Allah has granted us, and then you do just one good to them and they're not grateful, and you go on to say that, oh, these people are not grateful and all, you go on about that. That is not going to help you, and your heart is going to be broken a whole lot of times. And tell you that for free because I've experienced that before, and I used to be a person who expects people to be good to me because I was good to them. It is not, people do not necessarily need to be good to you because you're good to them. Allah's ways is actually quite different, because Allah would send other people to be good to you because you've been good to some other person. So it is not necessary for you to receive help from that same person that has helped you. And it is actually it will help you mentally and spiritually. It will be more beneficial to you mentally and spiritually. If you're grateful to Allah Subhana Wata'la alone, whatever it is that you're doing to fellow human, because your heart will not be broken that way. Allah does not break our hearts, yes, but do not forget to be patient. So I pray to Allah Subhana Wata'ala to grant us ease in how we do, and to help us to purify our intention in whatever we do, and to help us to be grateful to Him, and to help us to be grateful to His other creatures that's helped us, because that is really, really important. So Wasallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا